Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome to I got whiskey this time. Scottish whiskey from my mate Wes, who gave me a little travel bottle, which is very kind, keep me warm on the road, just in case I got stuck. So, cheers to Wes and cheers to all of you. Happy Friday. I hope you all had a very good week this week, and you're ready, firing for the weekend. I know most of the Americans are Friday nighting, but most Zimbabweans are Saturday morning. So wherever you are, I hope you are having a good weekend. Been a bit of an emotional and different week this week. Been very cold here in the States in general. I'm staying with my friend Phil Spagnola at the moment, and I was staying before I went down to Tennessee. Try and avoid that cold snap that they had down in Tennessee. But I did head down there on Tuesday. The roads were actually fairly decent until I got to the Smoky Mountains, and then they were still doing some work and cleaning up there. But yeah, managed to make it down. I think it's normally about 6.5 hours. I made it down in maybe 8 hours, so not too bad, but still a little bit slower than normal. Once I got into Tennessee, they were really struggling with ice, so they had freezing rain, so everything is kind of coated in a layer of ice. I had a couple of video pictures that I shared, and that's the whole pretty much state that I saw. All had this layer of ice all over the place, so very bad roads, like all the side roads that hadn't been plowed were thick with ice, and then a lot of trees were down just because of the weight of that ice on the trees. A lot of the limbs came down, and I believe a lot of the power went out in and around Nashville. So I do hope that all those people that don't have power now, and you are kind of getting back onto the straight and narrow. As I said, very interesting week down there, just catching up and saying goodbye. I was very lucky. I've got a cargo trailer that I bought, and I was waiting on the title deeds for it, and unfortunately they don't forward that sort of document. So luckily I noticed that I hadn't got it, so when I was down there I went in and saw the clerk and got that all squared away, which was quite nice, and would have been very difficult to try and do that remotely, so I'm glad I got that done. And then as I said, I spoke to my ex. I had some things to say to her, kind of forgive and forget, forgive at least, and then so caught up with her for a little bit and said my goodbyes, and I feel good. I feel like that was a big part of what I needed to do. I, to be honest, had not really thought about it, but having spoken to quite a few people in and around our situation, I ended up making the decision that I should talk to her, and I'm glad I did. And I think that is the closure I kind of needed to move on and move upwards. So I am glad I did it, and I am happy I did it, and I'm at peace. I released a lot of anger that was built up, a lot of frustration, so I am on the right path, I do believe, I hope. We will only see in the long run. And then so came back up to Phil's yesterday. Again, roads were very good, so pretty much normal speed all the way up to Indiana, which was quite nice open roads. And spending last night here, tonight here. I'm helping his sister move into a flat in Chicago tomorrow, and then back down here, finish packing up, and then heading up into Chicago on Sunday or Monday, just depending on how it all goes. There is a little bit of snow and lake effect snow coming in to Chicago tomorrow, so I'll wait for that to get all cleaned up. Chicago and Indiana are fairly good with cleaning up the snow. Yeah, so yeah, it shouldn't be long for me to get up there. And then, yeah, exciting times. I am planning to fly out to Zim on Thursday, so I'll be there Friday, which I'm very much looking forward to. As I was told today, it is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm guessing would be about 20 to 25 Celsius. So it'll be quite nice to get out of the cold here, getting a little bit of cabin fever, being stuck inside the whole time, and having to get 15 layers on to walk outside, because it is still, I think today was minus 11. So it was a little bit of a joke with the Spagnolos here, because they were very excited that the temperature had come up above 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is roughly about minus 7 or 8. So it's quite funny that they got very excited that they were in double digits when it was still negative degrees. But as I say, that's why I think the American system got it wrong, or they got it right, because it's giving people false hope and positive vibes in very negative conditions, put it that way. Yeah, so in all, the trip here has been good. I have decided to apply for my American citizenship, as I meet the criteria for that. It also helps with the green card situation. And speaking to my lawyer today, that's what he suggested. So we're going to apply for that hopefully early next week, get that all squared away before I leave on Thursday. But yeah, exciting times. Looking forward to getting back home and hopefully getting on the road again. I did speak to my mate in Rwanda, and they are trying to get clearance to use the drones in the parks. They are a partnership program with African parks and local governments, so they are trying to make that relationship work, and there is a little bit of delay there. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to head to Rwanda straight away. If I don't, well, I've got a conversation with my mate tomorrow to see what we can do and what he needs, and see if it is worth me coming up when I get back, or give it a little bit more time. If I am giving it a little bit more time, then I will probably hit the road again into Botswana, Namibia, Angola, and Zambia is the plan at the moment. But all plans are made to be broken, and I think I'm on plan probably X at the moment. As I say, I make these plans, but nothing really goes to plan A, because I don't plan. So I scramble and I make it work, and we are still on track. So yeah, very excited. I'm very excited to get home, very excited to see the family, see my dog, and get back on the road a little bit, but in a little bit warmer climate than I have been. And yeah, just getting back to the wild. Someone made a joke today about I'm going to go find myself, and they said, no, you're rewilding. So that's what my catchphrase is going to be now, is my journey of rewilding. But anyway, guys, that is me for tonight. Again, not much happening because of the cabin fever, but we are making moves and making plans and going forward. So watch this space, and I will try and let you know what my plans are once I hit Zim, and we will go from there. But I hope you all have a great weekend. Look after yourselves, look after your friends and family, and enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys. Cheers.